Welcome back to State of Decay 2 and the Commune. Our goal right now is we're going to send Boots out to talk to the Daybreak Trader because I'm trying to complete a bounty that involves killing screamers with explosives, and I have no decent explosives. And one of my other goals is to get enough influence to move bases, and so I don't want to spend influence buying explosives, and I can't make decent enough explosives at my base. So I think buying from the Prestige Trader might genuinely be the best way to go. At the same time, we've also got our first mission from the Soldiers Enclave. La Coalición has been encouraging me to find some allies out here who I can use as consistent trading partners, which is a good idea. Eventually, the Soldiers are a good opportunity to recruit 3 people at once, and so, but to do that, you have to avoid getting to the end of their arc and making them allies. But you can still trade with people before they're allies. You just don't get as good of influence benefits from it. So I think I'm gonna try to make friends with these soldiers, use them as trading partners, and then eventually, if I can hold on to them that long, if I get a large enough community, I could use them to get 3 people at once and get up past the soft population cap up to 12. Or maybe I don't do that. It's not the top thing on my priority list. In any case, the first place we're going is the Prestige Trader, so we're going to head out that direction. All right, heading down this hill. We had a Juggernaut guarding this route for a while, but we took him out at the very end of the previous episode. I also saw a Feral around here, though. Maybe... Oh, there he... Okay, yeah, there he is. Okay, I'm just driving off in a random direction here so that I can fight the Feral without actually attracting attention. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I forgot. I actually have a suppressor. Originally, I was thinking this guy didn't have a suppressed weapon, but he totally does because I stole one from his friend Mary. Oh, crap. There's a Screamer, and he's about to scream at me, probably. I'm just going to get away. Ah, so many of you. Okay, let's go talk to the Daybreak Trader. So, this is expensive to ammo, but I am getting credit for that bounty at the top of my screen. Hey there, Rainy. Oh, you're not the boss? Who's the boss? Ohio, are you the boss? Nope. Who's the boss? Ah, here you are. His name is just Lieutenant? Okay, sure. I'll call you Lieutenant. Sure. Weirdo. Oh, Cleo Blast Rifle. I love the Blast Rifle. It's one of my favorite things in Daybreak. Got the Tumbler and the Accelerator too. But the main thing we're here for is explosives. So let's deal with that first. There's remote grenades, remote rocket pods, fuel traps, sticky grenades. I've got a fair amount of prestige, so I could grab all of these, honestly. Let's grab these targeted ones. I don't know if I want the entire minefield. We'll think about that one. But yeah, I would love for somebody at my base to have a blast rifle. That thing is good. Oh, so the Coalition is suggesting that the Accelerator is actually a really good way to go after a Plague Heart. So sure, I'll grab one of these. And then I think I just have to grab a blast rifle and the ammo for a blast rifle. I don't even know who's going to carry it, but someone needs to. And then that was a lot of money. So I don't know if I want to grab anything more than that. We've got some other, like melee weapons and stuff like that. I think we're good. I didn't have enough to recruit someone anyway, so, I think this is probably good use of money. Now let's head down to this place to complete another mission. Because we are getting closer and closer. I've got 750 some influence right now. So we're getting closer to the point where, where we can actually move bases. So completing a mission down here might get us significantly closer. I'm wondering if we can get over the edge this particular episode. or if we're going to fall just short. Or if we're going to get killed. I mean, there's all kinds of options, really. Okay. Wait. What am I? Oh, bloater! We'll just let that cook over there while we talk to this guy. Hey, friend. Sure, I'll help you with whatever you want. Oh, there's an infestation right on top of the trader. Okay. That's hilarious. That he's able to put an infestation either right on top of the trader or right next door. I think that's a strip mall, so it might just be next door. But that's really funny, because we're going to get there, and then the prestige trader is going to be fighting those zombies, I'm pretty sure. Let's see what happens. So many screamers. Hey, Lieutenant. Oh, hey, I drove far enough to complete that bounty. That's great. Oh, yeah, they're right next door. What zombie are you talking about? Okay, where are they hiding? Well, that was anticlimactic.
That's a good idea.
Fine, whatever.
I think I got something.
New weapons. All right, let's go to the home of the abandoned soldiers, which is right down the hill. Or up the hill. Down the hill? Which way am I going on this hill? So far, it's up. Yeah, if my friend's going to open the door for me, great. I'll take advantage. All right. Wait. Oh, I didn't realize that Boots had aim snap. I thought Boots didn't have aim snap. All right, let's talk to Rue. Where are you, Rue? Oh, fighting some zombie. Got him? All right, hey, Rue. Oh, you're all former military, huh? I thought you were all off hiding somewhere.
That order was bullshit. My job is to save the world, not run and hide.
Adios.
That's right. So the Coalition is reminding me that the way to recruit all 3 soldiers at once is to deliberately fail their second mission. So I think I'm not going to do that with these guys. I think I'm actually going to... Oh, I've got 970. Okay. Okay. We're going to go home and we're going to get some fun stuff to sell. Oh, and he gave me some ammo. That's cool, too. And how much space do I have? I've got 1 space in my inventory there, and I've got... Okay. Yeah, let's go search this spot right here just because we can. And then let's head home and grab some stuff we don't need that we can come and sell to this enclave. And that might push us just over the edge. And we might be able to claim our new base. Oh no! That should teach me to rush. Luckily... Oh, man. Okay. Well, I should come back here eventually. Next time... Okay. Because I'm definitely coming back to see these guys in a sec, I'll make sure to finish clearing out that spot, because there was some good stuff in there that I didn't get. So, and because I've searched all of the containers, even though I didn't take everything out of them, that shed is still marked as black on my map, which means that if I don't go back immediately, I'm going to forget that there's good stuff in there. So I should make sure to come right home. Come right back after I go home. So if I just door 1 zombie in this group every time, or, you know, more than that apparently, eventually that horde will be gone. Oh, so La Coalition is saying that the most efficient way to destroy a plague heart would be to get the Prepper Ant rifle and then attach the Clio accelerator to it. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Let's drop off all of this stuff. And then, actually, wait. Ooh, it's day 3. Let's actually rethink what I'm carrying. Oh, wait, I need to install this. Let's grab the water cooler and the generator, because I do not need those. I guess I'll save installing this thing, the signal antenna, for a little bit, just because I'm about to change bases anyway, so why not? Oh, and I think I don't need this anymore. Let's salvage this. Get enough back. I've got so many Bowie machetes. What the heck? I think I need parts way more than I need Bowie machetes. So let's do that. And here's a regular old trench tool. Boring. Unnecessary combat knife. All right. Anyway. Yeah, so at some point, I'd like somebody to use this blast rifle. At some point, I'm going to stick this on something. I'm not actually sure which of my rifles has got the highest impact, highest power. That, you know, would get the most benefit from adding the Clio accelerator to it. Because this AR-15 has got slightly more power than the Thompson that I'm carrying. And the blast rifle can't take the Clio accelerator. It might really be... this might be it. This might be the best one. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. Because what I'm here to do... Actually, is there... Do I have any luxuries? If I've got luxuries, I should sell those too. Oh, I got all the luxuries. Now, I don't think they probably don't have enough influence in their influence bank for me to actually sell them all those luxuries. But I'll bring them just in case. So back down to my buddies, the soldiers. Oh yeah, so Scott Landon is saying that he actually wishes that we didn't turn a, basically mark off a site when you've searched all of the containers, like if you've left stuff behind. Actually, one thing I want to check. Oh yeah, so it just says wooden maintenance shed. It doesn't actually give us any other info. That's a tough decision, right? Because sometimes a player might easily decide, oh yeah, I've searched everything and I left behind the stuff I didn't want. And so, leaving that site sort of open and saying like, oh, hey, you're not done with this site yet just because you left something behind that you didn't care about would be annoying. You'd feel like, oh, well, I have to take everything. Like every note that I find, I actually have to take out or it's going to leave a checklist item on my map.
Are you up for some trading?
So that could be obnoxious. Okay, so let's sell them these big heavy things we don't need first. And then I guess we'll sell them the most valuable stuff first. And then just go down the line here. Oh, we were able to sell them everything. Oh, that's great. And let's see how much influence we now have. 1,451. Nice. Okay, we have got enough. We've got enough to grab ourselves a new base. So, let's go and clear this place out. What are we doing? Right here. Doink, doink, doink. And then, now we could run home with this. Oh, actually we do. Okay, there's one more step. We have to kill this plague heart first before we can claim the base. So let's go and equip ourselves to kill a plague heart using some of our new equipment we've just picked up. So we'll head down this way. And actually, yeah, let's bring some explosives with us. And if we don't use them on the plague heart, we can try to use them on a screamer. It's funny. I'm pretty sure that the reward, I don't remember what the reward for that bounty is. I'm sure that the reward for that bounty is not as valuable as the explosives that I'm going to waste earning it. Oh, we've got Aunt Lynn's bug-out vehicle. I don't know. I don't want to deal with that right now. He's going to come back with that mission later, so I'm just not going to worry about it. All right, so let's take off that suppressor. That's pretty valuable. Let's drop this. Though actually, is Boots the best person to send after a plague heart? He might not be. I kind of liked the signature weapons that I had for him. Let's put those back on him. I'm not sure what other people's suppressor situation is, though. So let's leave the suppressor off. And we have not yet played as Elijah, I don't think.
Go much longer without someone in charge.
What is Elijah's whole deal? He's not very well equipped. Wait, what? Okay, he's got an Echo S5 gas launcher? He's got a bunch of weird stuff. You know, he was the leader of his previous community, which means that he was the one who fought the final battle. So he's probably just got weird stuff in his inventory because he was the one who fought the final battle. So let's drop all this stuff off and sort of start over from scratch with this guy. I like that he's got the Big Daddy skillet. Let's hold on to that. Let's give him the AR-15 with the Clio accelerator so that he can use that to take down the Plague Heart if he needs to. I'll try to rely on his heavy weapon first before I start shooting stuff. But then because he's using that, we should definitely give him a quiet gun as his sidearm, which I think the Target Mark III here is the only gun in here that's actually appropriate for that role. So we'll give him that. And then, let's see. So let's give him some C4 if he needs that as sort of a last ditch thing. Let's give him some fire that he can use. And then let's give him some sticky grenades. Why not? Sticky grenades. I think we're probably all right there. Should I? Yeah, let's bring one vial of cure just in case he needs it.
I see a plague bloater.
And we're all dressed out for this occasion. We're dressed as Shark Hoodie Guy. We're all ready to go. Let's get a nice little glamour shot of this dude. He's ready to get out there. So the Coalition is suggesting that I could actually use the gas launcher to weaken the Plague Heart quickly. But I actually kind of want to see the effects of the Clio Accelerator, though. I don't think I've ever actually used the Clio Accelerator to try to take down a Plague Heart quickly. Yeah, so yeah, Zedric is saying that I should move to the warehouse or Rosie's so that I could build a lounge. So Rosie's is what I've targeted. So yeah, I guess I could have tried to blow up that Screamer, but you know what? They're thick enough on the ground these days, I'm pretty sure I'll run into another one. And I want to keep all of my explosives just in case there's a reason why I need them in this Plague Heart battle. I haven't actually played Elijah yet this round, and so, you know. Actually, I should check what his skills are. Striking. Gunslinging. Good. Okay, gunslinging was the main thing I was checking for. That's going to be nice for dealing with zombie ads. And whee! Squish! All right. Anyway.
I wonder if this is what hell feels like.
Holy crap. So many plague zombies in the neighborhood. Zedric has asked me how many hearts are guarding Rosie's. So Rosie has only got one Plague Heart guarding it. So it's just this one right here. So this shouldn't take long. Oh, what was that? Okay, before we get started on the Plague Heart. Why did I just back myself into a corner? That was dumb. Okay, let's put some distance between me and that feral. Get out. And actually, let's keep the car a little further away. Okay, and again, even though okay, let's actually... There we go. All right, we got credit for killing one Screamer with an explosive at least. Let's keep our fire close at hand. Let's close the door and start. Now, I don't have powerhouses, so I can't do the most powerful attack with this thing. But I still do more damage with this than I would with any other melee weapon. Oh gosh! Get away, get away, get away. I'm not even sure where this guy came from. Oh, you know what I forgot to bring? Oh, gosh. Get out. I forgot to bring snacks. Of course I forgot to bring snacks. Why would I ever remember to bring snacks? Whoa, that was a lucky shot. If I've ever seen one. Oh, no, hey, stop it. Yeah, set each other on... Don't set me on fire, set each other on fire. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, snacks really would have been a good idea. Nope. Not what I wanted, thanks. All right. Let's deal with that, right? Can I jump out of this window? Yes, I can. Okay, good. I wasn't certain I could jump out of that window. Let's set as many of these zombies on fire as we can. And then head inside. Okay. I'm really hoping I can take this thing down fairly cheaply. Okay. Second tier. Oh, crap! Okay. Well, that just keeps happening. No, this is not... It from the inside. Okay, you know what? There we go. That was real quick. Honestly, if I just emptied an entire magazine into it at the beginning, that probably would have been fine. So Lit Flames Game says, I love this game. I wish I could play it more than I do. Thank you. I mean, thanks for telling me that. I really love it when people get super into this game. I'm even super into it, which, you know, is an unusual thing for someone who worked on a game. It's actually usually really hard to build up a lot of enthusiasm for a game you worked on yourself, because you can just... All you can see is the mistakes and the problems. All right, so let's dump some stuff into the trunk. Let's pull as much stuff out of that play card as we can. We can put that in there. The shotgun in there. The C4, I'm not going to need that now. Okay, yeah, so I've got 2 more slots. Actually, we can drive closer now that I'm not quite as worried about having to beat a hasty retreat. So the Coalition is telling me that, you know, if I like the way that Clio accelerator enhanced the damage on my AR-15, wait till I see it with the Prepper Ant rifle. So yeah, we should go and complete that Prepper Ant mission sometime soon. Maybe I'll do that while the base is setting up, because we're going to go and claim Rusty Rosie's. Ooh, and there's a mysterious wandering trader as well, though I don't have a ton of influence anymore to spare, because I'm going to spend all of it. Not all of it. I'm going to spend oh gosh, bloater. I'm going to spend a bunch of it claiming this place. Oh, he's going to fall down all by himself. All right, let's search this place. Get rid of all the zombies. Gotta enter every room, which includes that room. And that room. And can I jump out this window? Yes, slowly. This room. Okay, so now I gotta kill all the zombies that are inside the site volume, which include these guys. And looks like we got a couple that are just sort of round the outside. Round the outside.
I see a screamer nearby.
Round the outside. Wait, no, I'm not trying to open the door. I'm trying to kill the zombies. Okay, there's another one who's gone around the front again. And does the screamer count? There you go. Yes, that was the last one. I should have bombed the Screamer. What was I thinking? Oh well, I'm gonna have other opportunities. So, let's claim this home site. La Coalición asks, would I consider my experience with the deer hunting games that I worked on before State of Decay to be helpful on my work on State of Decay 3? Regardless, I'm definitely not going to reveal anything to you about State of Decay 3, but regardless, either way, no matter what features State of Decay 3 may or may not have, Deer Hunter 2014 was a very different game from State of Decay in a lot of ways. So no, I don't think that that experience is particularly relevant. Okay, so we got a new base. Let's fix what's here. Let's upgrade our storage so we don't lose a bunch of stuff. I'm definitely going to need more bed space. So each of these seating areas provides one bed. So let's... I don't have any labor left. Okay, well, let's let them finish these, I guess. That's the problem with having only, like, you know, a handful of people in my community, is that I can only do a few things at once. So I guess, actually, like, let's drop off stuff in my inventory. And this, 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 and this. And then, let's switch characters. Was it Guillermo who had the prepper ant? I think it was. So let's continue on to the next prepper ant mission with Guillermo while people are working on the base. So let's grab ourselves some anti-screamer explosives. Good, I've got a gas can. Okay, let's put that gun away, because I don't think I've got any 9mm. And let's grab blast rifle. Yep, let's grab the blast rifle. It's heavy, which is a serious problem. And then let's restock my 45. Yeah, so, you know, if I want Guillermo to be able to be light on his feet, then I don't want to carry that. And actually, yeah, all of the Cleo stuff is real heavy. How many pounds do I have to go down? Probably a bunch. So I would probably want to, like, if I really want to get him down under weight, like, I would need to do stuff like this. And then spend the gas. So let's go put the gas in the car. So yeah, I'm going to follow your, actually, we should repair the car too. I have been finding a fair number of repair kits. So let's use one of them preemptively before we're forced to abandon our exploding car. Let's see. Actually, I should check how much. So I've still got 500 influence. So it might... Oh, right. It might not be crazy. It might not be crazy for me to make a visit to the Mysterious Wandering Trader, though. Actually, he probably showed up near my old base. Where is the Mysterious Wandering Trader? Pff, it's over there? Yeah, I'm not super interested. I guess I gotta go up here anyway for the bug-out vehicle. And where's this? That's nearby. And that could be a new recruit, which actually... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to go after that survivor activity first. To see if that's a new recruit. Because if it is, I mean, I could definitely use some more labor at my base. And then we'll go after the prepper ant mission. So, Plapalok CZE, which I'm... Should I assume that you're from the Czech Republic? Is that what you're signifying with your name? Oh, Screamer. Let me just... I think he was not going to scream at me. Let's see if we can do something with this guy. Nice. So yeah, my character is traveling light, which means, notice I'm running around right now. And my stamina is not going down at all. It's like I'm doing nothing, which is great. But yeah, so Plapaluk was asking, are you playing in Nightmare mode? Is lethal not something you can handle? And so yes, I am playing in Nightmare mode. This is my final, I'm going after my final Nightmare boon. And yeah, I've tried lethal before. In fact, I've got a 3-episode series of me attempting to play lethal and dying horribly. So I'm not quite at that level yet. Maybe after I've completed all 4 of my Nightmare Legacies, it'll make sense for me to start trying lethal again, but man, is it difficult for me. Hey, Tiff. Sure. Okay, so Tiffany wants us to get some materials at the retail, what is it? What's this place called? The real estate office? Yeah, that's where I usually find pallets of lumber, is at a real estate office. I mean, I guess, actually, you know what? They might have some stuff, like, depending on what they're doing with the real estate they own. You usually think of a real estate office as being like people who broker real estate but aren't like doing things like flipping houses themselves. Wouldn't have a bunch of materials on hand. They'd hire that out, wouldn't they? Whatever. It's a mission. Okay, so clearly this mission spawned a bunch of zombies here. Let's quit making a bunch of noise. Take that. You two want some too? There you go. You got yours. All right, let's try to find what she's looking for. Oh, hey, some weapon parts to take apart. That's cool. Oh, there's the materials you wanted. Okay, let's give it to Tiffany. Here you go.
Let's not make a whole deal out of it, okay?
Okay, yeah, Tiffany, let's Oh, she's another gardener. I mean, I guess I could get both kinds of gardener, but one of them is just about growing meds, which I usually don't put a lot of effort into. Oh. But just having some more people in the base does sound worthwhile, even if she's not bringing a unique skill in. Yeah, Lacolis is encouraging me to recruit her just so I can make both meds and food in the base. So sure, why not? I won't be able to do that until I have a larger base, but that'll happen eventually. In the meantime, I've got this propane tank she gave me, and she's got the materials rucksack on her back, which means we'll get that too when we come home. So that's great. Let's, have we made her part of the community already? Yes, we have. Okay, cool. That means I should have access to her inventory. Hey, Tiff. Can I have this? Thank you. Throw that in there. And actually, while I got you here, why don't I just drop a bunch of stuff I don't want to carry on your back? This and this. Keep the rest of this stuff. Except, wait. Okay, good. I am still traveling light. All right, so that was step 1. Ooh, got an infestation. Am I just going to get dragged around from one concern to another? I probably am. Let's ignore that infestation. We can make that a goal for a future session. It's not like I'm going to forget that infestations are there. So let's head back up this way. Let's do our Preparant mission. And then, by the way, you'll notice that when I encountered... So I had the Preparant mission pinned. Actually, oh, you probably couldn't see that, actually, because I was covering it up. I had the Preparant mission pinned, and then I went and encountered Lynn, and I talked to Lynn, and her mission overrode the Preparant. So her mission, once I talked to her, her mission became the pinned mission. And then when I completed her mission, it switched back automatically. I believe it switched back automatically. Or no, wait. Did it? Or did I manually do that? I was going to say, because we did implement something that when you complete a mission, it switches back automatically to the previous mission, which was something we didn't do originally, and it was actually a nice little convenient thing that I think not a lot of players really sort of registered that we'd made the change, but it made the game a lot more convenient. So, for instance, if you're in the middle of a mission and there's suddenly a zombie siege and you go home for the zombie siege, we would still show you the zombie siege when you're home and then go back immediately to the mission that you originally wanted to be on.
Still works.
That was a thing we had to do very intentionally. And for a long time, the game didn't work that way. Oh, hey. Good stuff in this trunk.
Wherever she is, if she appreciates that we'll put this to good use.
Okay, I'll let her deal with that. Okay, eventually I can come back and get this car if I want it. Hey, Tiff. Tiff. Hey, Tiff. But for right now, we can complete the mission by bringing this car back to base, which will get me some more influence. But do I want to spend that influence on, say, the mysterious wandering trader? Or do I want to spend that influence on something like an outpost? You know, maybe because I did just talk to the prestige trader, I did get a fancy gun that way, I've been killing some plague hearts, getting good equipment that way. Maybe I'm not going to worry about the mysterious wandering trader right now. Maybe I'll just use my influence on more like infrastructure type upgrades. So let's drop the bug out vehicle right here.
Glad to have you here.
Buddy, you're a lifesaver. Literally.
Wait, did I not? Okay, so she got credit for being here. But did I not park this correctly or something? Oh no. Oh no, we've got this stupid bug. That's right. Okay, I'm going to repair the car so it's a little less messed up. So, yeah, so when we're designing a mission, we actually do not have the ability to just cast the player's base. Whatever the base happens to be at that moment, we want the player to go there. We can only cast specific sites, which means that if a mission spawns while you're in one base and then you change bases, that old mission will still send you... Oh, did I just... Dang it. I didn't mean to put that away. The mission will still send you to the old base. Because that's the building that it cast when that mission was first spawned. It was like, hey, where's the player's base? Here it is. Okay, that's where I'm going to send the player at the end of the mission. It just makes that decision early on, and then it sticks to it. And unfortunately, like it would be possible to give mission scripters the ability to say send the player home to their base wherever it is, but we never got that tool because each tool like that has to be implemented individually. You can't just, automatically get it. Nothing ever happens automatically with a computer. You always have to specifically plan for every single thing you want. And so, yeah, we never got that tool. And so that means that we've got this dumb bug here. So, yeah, I got to drive this thing back to my old base in order to get credit for bringing it home. Which is silliness. So it looks like, there's some activity going on in the chat that I have not read yet. Maybe if there aren't a lot of zombies around my old base, maybe I'll stop there and check out what you folks are saying. Oh, there's a bunch of plague zombies. We are going to run low on gas, too, so I will want to get out of the car once we get there to fuel it up. It's weird how my sense of direction works. Like, I'm aware of the fact that when I drive up this driveway, I make a hard right turn right here. and then it continues to curve around to the right. So this base is where it is, but for some reason I always think of that road as being straight in my head, and I'm always surprised when the base is sort of like off at an angle. There's no point in lining up. This is not a real base anymore, but whatever. Let me get a gas can, refuel it. Yeah, so yeah, Lit Flames, I really appreciate you coming and saying nice things about the game. That really makes me happy. Oh, yeah, so, Raneth Cord thought that I was talking about the parking spot at the base not working being the bug. But no, the bug is the fact that once we cast the base, we'll just keep sending the player to that location. We never update it when the player updates bases. Okay, so yeah, Plopalok, it makes me happy that other people have trouble with the lethal zone, because a lot of the folks who follow me, they're like, you know, extremely committed State of Decay players who have gotten to the point where the lethal zone feels a little too easy to them. And sometimes it's kind of funny, they'll always be pushing me to play in the lethal zone. It's like, oh, come on, go play in the lethal zone. That's where the real challenge is. You can do it. And it's nice to have people tell me, you know, like, oh, the lethal zone's scary. It's okay to play in the lower difficulty levels. Really, you know, thinking about difficulty, like I've been having some discussions with people about difficulty in general lately, and one thing I always really appreciate is when a game does not make you feel like you should be ashamed for playing at a particular difficulty level. This is a problem I had, like, say, for instance, with Jedi Fallen Order. The way that they describe their difficulty levels is they characterize the kind of player who should play at that level. And so, but the problem is, the genre of game that Jedi Fallen Order is kind of a weird hybrid genre where the combat is a lot like the combat system of like a Souls-like game. But it's not really a Souls-like game in a lot of the other ways. And so when they're trying to say, you know, hey, if you're a player who's experienced with this kind of game, then you should play at this difficulty level. They say, you know, something along the lines of, if you're experienced at playing third-person action games, then you should play at this difficulty level. And basically, I am experienced at third-person action games, but I play, like, say, God of War. I don't play Souls-likes. And so I followed their advice and said, you know, oh, yes, I am experienced playing third-person action games. And I accepted that difficulty, and it was too hard for me. It was too inaccessible. I was not going to have fun playing at that difficulty level because I'm not a Dark Souls player. I'm not an Elden Ring player. I'm a God of War player. And so I really didn't, as a player, I really didn't like the fact that they basically said, if you're experienced with this kind of game, you should play at this difficulty level, because then I felt ashamed that I had to lower the difficulty level. And so the way you characterize the difficulty levels is actually really important to a player's enjoyment. If people do not want the level that they play at to be characterized as the baby level, or the level that they can't play out to be characterized as, this is the normal difficulty level, the one that normal people play at, what's wrong with you? So let's actually build some beds. Since I'm getting rid of these sources of beds, I gotta build a source of beds. And I should, am I out of labor, or? Oh, I need to upgrade, right, I need to upgrade this before I can install something in it. So yeah, so we're going to upgrade the command center once we can afford to. Storage is already upgraded, which is good. I can stick some pallets in there, why not? Eventually I'm going to want to clear out this failed Clio drop, but I need at least 7 labor, which is a large community, or I need a programmer. I don't have either of those.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Okay, yeah. So Plapalok is talking about how, you know, when he plays in the lethal zone, he found that the only way to do it is to use scent block and basically just, you know, run around killing plague arts as fast as he can on a single dose of scent block, which is, yeah, that is a good strategy. And actually, you know, even, you know, like, people who consider themselves to be pros will do that all the time. I mean, Joe Swarner, he's probably one of the best players we have at the studio. He uses scent block constantly. Coalition wants to see my current missions for some reason. So I've got a Warlord mission, and I've got the Mysterious Wandering Trader, and that's basically it. And promote a leader, of course. Which actually, I could do. I was thinking of making Guillermo the leader, presuming that he actually does want to be a trader. No, he's a... Was I? Oh, yeah, he was a builder. That's right. He was Elijah, who has been a trader leader before, but he's only a citizen right now. And there was Boots. Boots was the one who I wanted to make the leader. So actually, I can do that right now. I can go and, yeah, highlight the leadership slot, and I can make Boots the leader. And that makes him a trader, and that sort of commits me-ish to the goal that I set for myself, which is to achieve the trader legacy. So yay, Boots is my leader. Oh, there's another wandering trader, a more regular type. Where's that one? It's a little closer. While I'm still filling out the base, it might be worthwhile to go out there. Let me see what I've got that I want to sell. I mean, all of my most sellable stuff I already got rid of, but... Bright purple backpack. Is there anything here that I know I'm not going to use? Yeah, I'm not really feeling the need for that one. I don't have any luxuries. I do have a bunch of influence, but I kind of got uses for that, so... Gardening, utilities, computers. Yeah, this all stuff all seems valuable. I'm probably not going to train anybody in craftsmanship. I could probably sell that. I'm not going to use these distractions. I can sell those. That might be it, though. Yeah, I guess it's true. So, Coalition, that's true. Once I actually build a garden, I am going to use it often enough that I won't need the textbook to level my character up. I do want to hold on to the skills I don't have, though. Oh, wait, I've got munitions, so I think I don't need chemistry. But utilities and computers I'm going to hold on to, because I might actually want those skills. But I think that's all. I mean, I guess... Oh, zombie threat at home. Okay, well, that's another way to get influence. I guess we'll do that. Why did the camera turn that direction? That was odd. Cog is suggesting I should sell the stamina items because I never use them. Since I've got... I mean, I think this is honestly like a really good training community for me because so many of my characters have abysmal stamina. I'm going to be forced to learn how to use stamina items. Okay, it's just a minute-long siege, no big deal. Can probably rely on my people to at least cover that flank. Once the zombies get close to the walls, my guys can't hit them. Hello. There's a screamer. Nope. Oh, actually, I should be hitting screamers with explosives, shouldn't I? Let's, oh, there's a whole horde over there. Oh, there's a whole horde over there. Come on, stop being garbage. I'm just thinking if those screamers are close enough to each other, hitting them with that might actually be two birds with one stone. Yeah, I think it was. All right. Anyway, I abandoned the base. Looks like they're doing okay without me. And it looks like we actually completed a project, so... Okay, clear out remaining zombies. Where are they? There he is. Did I see one come in here? Maybe I just saw a human go in. We might have to take this whole horde down. They're gonna keep coming in. I'm gonna let her deal with that with her gun while I run around and see whether zombies might be missing. Oh, screw you. No, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna grab a remote grenade. Knock this one silly. Toss a remote grenade on it. And knock it out.
For a while there.
Nice.
Thought we'd had it.
All right, well, that gave us some influence. That's pretty good. Now, okay, we finished all those base tasks, so let me upgrade my radio. Let's upgrade the beds. And I'm going to need... I mean, I could claim a beds outpost, because I definitely need an infirmary. So let's grab an infirmary. And then, I mean... I guess for now, let's build some beds here, but I can replace those with an outpost at some point if I want to. And then, before I had my workshop upgraded, but I need to get more materials in order to pull that off. So, yeah, so now we're kind of on a quest for materials. But, oh wait, Emily's an Echo Lab envoy. Okay, yeah, so let's, while we're waiting for that round of base improvements to go through, let's head up here to that wandering trader. So La Coalition says, during sieges, you can just leave and there's no negative consequences. Couldn't we add a zone where if the player leaves, they lose something for escaping? Yes, that is possible. In fact, I think we do set that up for like intentionally triggered ones, like the Haven device siege, for instance. I think if you try to leave during that one, something does go wrong. So yeah, that is possible. I think that because players were doing things like like taking advantage of glitches and things like that to get away from sieges, it might be a little bit scary to implement something like that. Like if the player switches characters or whatever, tries to use one of those glitches, I could imagine them suffering some pretty terrible consequences if they went that way.
Hey there.
So we'd have to be cautious with it, is all. So let's sell some things first. And then see what they have to sell to me. Yeah, these are neat, but not worth it. Ooh, advanced biochem station, which I can barely afford, which would let me make things like scent block. I mean, I can barely afford this. That seems really worthwhile, doesn't it? I'd also love to have this, but I can't afford both, and this seems more important. La Coalition is flipping out, saying that I should buy this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so that means we're on a quest for more influence again. But yeah, in the long run, having the ability to make things like scent block, as Plapalak was pointing out, it's a really, really important thing if you're trying to survive in a difficulty level that's a little higher than you're usually accustomed to. Now, I've been playing in the Nightmare Zone for a while, but I do feel a little bit outclassed by it sometimes, so having access to things like scent block seems amazing. And, if I do end up deciding that I want to win quicker rather than slower, having scent block is a really good way to blast through plague hearts more quickly and more safely. So, seems like a really good move to get this thing. So we'll pull in here. Send this into the base. Send that in. And now we go inside. Left Davidson points out that having a penalty for leaving a siege might make people react with, well, can't my people do anything by themselves? Do they need me to do everything for them? Which is a comment we get a lot. People, actually, one of the most common requests that I hear is people saying, it would be really nice if my people could do more things without my help. Or if there were like little missions I could send them on, or just if there's some way for me to take more advantage of my people without feeling like I have to do everything alone. And so that I've heard that loud and clear. That's something that a lot of people want. So yeah, we will definitely have to bear that in mind. Oh yeah, and Melitor points out that now I can actually make the ammo for that gas launcher that I had. That's true. So yeah, I got that gas launcher from one of my legacy characters that I brought in, but I was only going to be able to fire it once and then it was going to be done. Now that I can manufacture the ammo for it, we're in really good shape. So thinking about my next episode, which we're going to do on a different day. I'm going to be done with State of Decay 2 for the day once we wrap up this episode. I definitely want more materials. Because I don't really have the capacity to make my own food, I'm going to need to go out there and get some more food too. Which, luckily, there's a lot of barns and things around this area, so I've got some options for getting food. I should take out that infestation, actually, and then scavenge for food there. So yeah, I think probably targeting that infestation and trying to scavenge some food at the same time is probably a worthy goal. So now it's just kind of sitting around. I kind of want to make all of my base building decisions now before we wrap up the episode. So we're almost there. We just got less than a minute left before this infirmary is done. That's what I was thinking of installing the biochem station. So we'll get that finished. Sarah points out that that one thing that people in your community are great at doing is dying to blood plague juggernauts. That is true. Those big area effect attacks on your community can be really powerful. So La Coalition says that he knows a spot that's really good for getting materials. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you're gonna. Oh, what the heck? We got all kinds of infestations. Ugh. Okay, well, we've definitely got a clear goal for our next outing here. Another thing I could do, actually, okay, there's a bunch of screamers out there. While we're waiting on some of these things to finish, maybe I should run out with the last couple of remote grenades and try to see if I can nail these screamers. How close are they? That one's fairly close. Let's see if we can make this work. Try to sneak up behind the guy. Get it right at his feet. Yeah, so these remote grenades, even though they're not like as great as the sticky grenades, because those will definitely guarantee kill a screamer you attach them to, these ones might still be a little bit questionable, but they are designed to take down juggernauts in particular. Wait, no, I didn't. No, I was trying to hit the two at once. I accidentally threw a second remote grenade when I was trying to set off the first one. I should have deliberately held my left bumper first before hitting the right bumper instead of hitting them simultaneously, because it read it as a right bumper first before it noticed I was hitting the second bumper. Ugh! I was going to go get two, but now I don't have any. I mean, I've got the C4, but not interested in using C4 against a screamer. That's ridiculous. Round of the Court says, wouldn't it be great if you didn't have to hit the throw button in order to detonate? Yes, that would be great. Wouldn't it be great if controllers just had more buttons on them so we had more options? That would be awesome. I really would appreciate that. One thing we did consider was the option of having there be another item that's basically, or like a virtual item that spawns in your item wheel, so that like when you throw a thing you need to detonate, you get a detonator that is a separate item that you can switch to and trigger. Moments like that sure make me wish we'd done that. It was a more complicated method that involved, I mean, just like putting a thing in your item wheel that is not an actual item is a big special case and would have been complicated to work out. But it probably would have been a better user experience in some ways. Yeah, Ranithcore points out that the fact that that is a cord, that's a corded input, is something you can't actually change on the mouse and keyboard. That is the easiest way to do it, and so that's probably what we did. Oh yeah, Liquilation points out that actually we do have those sort of virtual items already. That's true. I think maybe at the time we set up the detonations we didn't have that, but you're right. For radio commands, we do kind of put virtual items in your item wheel. So maybe that wouldn't be that crazy after all at this point, compared to when we first implemented it. So yeah, that is a very good point. Okay, let's have a look here. Okay, so we've got these beds done. When these beds are finished, then we'll get...
What the hell am I thinking?
we won't be low on beds anymore, which means the morale penalty for not enough beds will go away. And we're still going to have low food and many infestations. So we're still going to have a problem with our morale. It's not going to be that bad of a problem, but that definitely is going to motivate me to... I mean, basically the plan that we have for next episode, to kill these infestations and scavenge food while we're out, maybe even claim a food outpost if we can afford it, that feels like it's absolutely the best plan for keeping this community in good shape. So the main thing I just want to wait for is this command center, which is... It's going to be 5 minutes. 5 minutes is an eternity. I just wanted to install the expansion to my outpost capacity. Though, actually, okay, you know what? I do have the bounty broker. I could go stop by the bounty broker and switch bounties. That might be a good use of my time, and that might take that last 5 minutes. So let's go do that. Whoa. Okay, I started looking at the chat and almost hit a bloater. So that should teach me to read the chat. Oh, so Boy Skizix wants to know, is there ever going to be an update that makes it easier for you to find your zombified survivors? That... Sorry. You're, like, triggering me right now, because now, honestly, when I was first, like, when I was just, like, a senior designer on the team, and I was first put in charge of, you know, the sort of post-release update work we were doing, the very first thing that I wanted to do was exactly that. Stick an icon on zombified survivors. And at that point, I was denied by the powers that be on the team. They said, no, I want to do it a different, more expensive way. Let's delay the thing you want to do and do it the expensive way instead. And so I was like, okay, I'm not in charge, whatever. And then we never did the expensive way. And so now that, like, my suggestion for how we could do that has been sort of languishing now forever. And it just keeps never being prioritized. And now, early on, I was not responsible for the priorities. Later on, I totally was, and it's my fault we didn't do it. But because, like, I'm like, we could have done it in, like, update 5 or something like that. And then nobody would be complaining about it anymore. But no one listened to me at that time, so I've got a little tiny fist that I shake. But it's fine. I mean, you know, there's always trade-offs like that. I've made plenty of those trade-off decisions myself. I don't actually resent anyone for it, but it's just funny to me. Okay, Juggernaut with a heavy weapon. Bloaters with pistols. I've been doing that constantly. Oh, all of the credit that I missed out on for killing bloaters with pistols. I'm so sad. Well, we can get one of those on the way over, I guess. So yeah, let's just head back this direction so we can kill a bloater with a pistol. Ooh. So, yeah, Boy Skizix says that they actually had a friend who apparently lost a really valuable survivor because they switched characters at an outpost and their survivor was killed on the way home while they were headed out as AI. Yeah, that experience is not ideal. It's not one of my favorite things that we've done. Deciding the characters have to sort of cross the world on their own when you switch. I mean, if you can teleport a character to you in order to become that character, it feels like it is not crazy. Oh, check this out. Because of Marathon, I can I can recharge my stamina while I'm running. This is something that Coalition pointed out to me, and it's totally true. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, I think that was a questionable decision. If you can teleport a character to you, you should be able to teleport a character from you. I think having them at least hang out at the outpost for a sec, in case you wanted to swap some inventory with them or something like that, that makes sense. But rather than having them run home, letting them stay at the outpost for a bit and then teleport home would probably be a lot better. Actually, once I get back to base, let me write that down. I don't think we've actually got an official idea card requesting that idea, and we should. So, because, you know, like, yeah. It's a bad experience. It doesn't happen to people all the time, but when it does happen, it's so devastating. Oh no, people are starting fights because the morale is low. Oh, I didn't even pick anything up. People are starting fights because the morale is low. That's another reason to really prioritize that when we come back. So, okay. So we've got exactly enough beds, but now because we had a fight, things have gotten worse. Ah. Okay. We're so close, though. We're so close. V. Falcon asks, have you heard of phantom infestations? I haven't heard people use that word. And so let me write down that note that I just said I was going to write down. Teleport home switched survivors. Okay, yeah. Anyway, yeah, so I haven't heard people use that term. We definitely know that there's some weird behavior going on with infestation sometimes, where it's like something will look like an infestation and then you arrive and the infestation just disappears because there's no zombies there. We are implementing some stuff with the infestations update that should make that at least less likely to happen. And so but that might take a while to get here. And finally, we can install this. I'm pretty sure, oh, and then also this, the CNC mill. So I'm pretty sure that was... Yeah, we don't have a garden to install our last mod in. So I think that was the last thing we were going to be able to do. Anything else? Oh, I also wanted to do some of this, but we can do that afterwards. That's a lower priority. So yeah, I think we're actually in pretty good shape here. I think we've got the base that we want. And so yeah, next time our goal is to take out that infestation and maybe the other ones down here to sort of get our morale under control. Pick up some food to also get our morale under control. And then maybe even grab a food outpost to, you know, help with the fact that we now have 5 people in the base. And in nightmare mode, people just need more food. They're just stuffing their faces all the time. I think it's just people are stress eating. They just like to stress eat when they're in the nightmare zone. They're just all freaked out. So they're just stuffing their faces all the time, anxiously. Or they're just all high all the time and they get the munchies. Whatever, they eat more when you're in the nightmare zone. So we need to start feeding these people. All right. Anyway, stretch a little bit. So for some reason, I think it's just because I'm old. Like, I'm getting this weird like pain in my foot when I walk now, and now my like right arm has got like this weird shoulder pain where it's actually kind of weaker and harder to use. That might be a repetitive stress injury from just using a mouse all the time. I'm not sure, but like I'm getting these like weird like pains accumulating on me, and I feel very, very old because of it. But yeah, anyway, I think we're about done here. Sarah asks, doesn't the bounty broker's existence go against the nature of the game with his items always being available in an unlimited supply? I mean, we make them expensive for a reason because we don't want you to be able to feel like you have an infinite supply of something. And so that's part of the reason that we do that. You're right that he is a little bit of a violation, but we're hoping that by making him, you know, a mysterious outside force who's very expensive to take advantage of, it gives you the sense that like you are still, you know, on your own, trying to be self-sufficient, and there are bigger forces in you out there that are a little mysterious and weird, and sometimes you can benefit from interacting with them, but you still feel like, you know, you've got to be self-sufficient in a lot of ways. I mean, for one thing, he never offers you resources. He never offers you things that actually make it easier to survive logistically. He only offers you things that are like fun toys. You know, like once you've got enough weapons, he can give you better weapons, better vehicles, things like that, but he can't really there are very few ways. Like occasionally he gives you a facility mod that gives you some more opportunities, but even then you have to feed it with resources, you know. So he doesn't. We tried not to make him a survival game changer, because you're right that would kind of violate a lot of the stuff we're trying to evoke in the game. Anyway, this was a very long episode, so I should wrap it up. So there's a subscribe button. Here's a link to the next video whenever I make that, and here's a link to something else. I don't know what it's going to be.